have 5 minutes.
Okay then. Hello ladies and gentlemen. Now I would like to talk about the euthanasia should be legal. Why I say like this? As my group member already mentioned, what is the definition of euthanasia? Oh my god. As you know that it is make people can die easily and in a happy way. You have to imagine that in the government and in the developing country, the government need more develop, but how many money that the government has to spend for the people who cannot cure, and they get a really suffer disease. Another thing talks about the family. As you know, in China, they have one child policy, and in the case that they have a crazy baby, what? Yeah. Okay, one child policy in China. So in the case that you got a crazy baby who has the mental problem, so how do you think that the family have everything to think? They were crazy because like they have to spend a lot of money for the whole life to pay for the baby until they grow up and until the end of their life. So how do you think that the family can have the right to end up their baby life? So because it is just only a baby, and they may have a good baby better than the baby who has mental problem. So the family have the right to think about that. It's not only about the government to think about this, and also this is the right to live or to die. Another thing, have you ever watched the movie called $1 Million Doctor? I think maybe you all know because it is a kind of very famous movie. But okay, if you don't know, I tell you, it is a kind of boxing life. She is a girl, but she tries hard to build up her reputation. And at the end of the movie, she got a very bad disease. She cannot move. She cannot do anything. She just like a tree, cannot say anything. And at the end, she just tell her teacher that please end up my life. I cannot live like this. I don't want to get suffer anymore. This is another thing. Okay, I thought that you have POI.
Already finished.
Okay. Okay, you're right. And when Mesha mentions about the rights of the end of the life, and your group did not do any POI, so I think that you all know about that the right to people, they can choose to live, and they themselves can choose to die. Come on.
Just because it is a meeting doesn't mean you don't have anything to say. And I'd like to point out, can you please weigh down the expenses between
Okay, I understand.
killing and
Thank you. That is very good. You don't have any POI. It doesn't mean that you don't have anything to say. But may not you agree to my explanation or my explanation. So it is the right, you know. No, you know what is that mean? That is the private matters, and if there is no harm to another, the state and the other people have no right to interfere. It is we know that if I die, it's not your business. So why? I don't want to have any more suffer. So I decide myself to die. So it is a personal life. It is a personal matter. It is not the other. So it is not expense of the government or something. So it is very good that the people can be die. And another thing about the money. Sorry, not yet. For example, you live in the very poor family, and your main family member have a very bad disease. They almost die. So if you still continue to cure that, and you know that there is no any meaningful, you just only spend. You may sell your house, you may sell your land, and you don't have anything. So how is the other family member? No POI. Come on. How about the family's member thing, and how about after that person died and the other almost died because they own the other money a lot. So all in all, our group really think that the house should legalize the euthanasia. Thank you.
Thank you, very interesting. Oh, sorry. Thank you for
Thank you, the proposition side, for very interesting debate. The first thing I want to say, she said that you have no POI, so that I assume that you agree with me. But actually, we stand up again and again and again, and she just do like this. I assume that she was so afraid of us to get the POI from us. Okay, so let me come back to the point. The proposition side said that in a family, when the baby will have a very bad disease, and you should let that baby die and have a better baby than that baby. That is what she said. Have a better baby than that baby. So you assume that this person is better than that person based on what? Based on which standard? You assume that that person is better than this person. That baby is better than that baby. Every life is important, but you already assume that this life is more important than that life. And the second point, you said that in a poor family, bad conditions, there's no meaning to preserve a person's life. And then you said that because of the bad disease, that person the family have to sell the land, have to sell the house, have to sell everything for that person. But have you ever considered the value of the family? You already break the value of the family. The value of the family is that we born together, we stay together, and we suffer together, care about each other. But you already think that materials are important than that person's life. You think that materials, thank you, materials are already important than your family member. Okay, so let me tell. Okay, let's go on first.
Are you suggesting that the family should suffer together when they have a choice to end that suffering?
I'm not suggesting that. What I'm saying is that the partner already assumes that a person, the life is less important than the materials, because he said that the family should not sell the land, should not sell the house to support for the life. Actually, euthanasia, according to World Health Organization, is that person still can live 6 months more, and thank you. Can live 6 months more, and then euthanasia is that person have a very terminal illness. That is according to World Health Organization, terminal illness. But terminal here means less than 6 months. But she already assumed that person is going to die, and then well, still does not mean incurable. It's just only the painful. It's only the suffering, but not means that incurable. So let's come back to our point. We think that in our group, we think that when you legalize euthanasia, you already make an adjustment on the importance of life. When you allow euthanasia, you already think that you can judge this life is less important and that life is more important. But actually, when a patient tells you that he is suffering so much, he wants to die, which standard you can measure his pain? For example, when two patients tell you they are suffering, and which one you choose to allow to die? To what extent, to what kind of painfulness you allow them? There's no measure about the painfulness. People can tell you, oh, I'm so in pain, but nobody can measure those things. So that is not a point. There's no meaning to let those people die just because they tell you like that. And answer the wrong in principle. Okay.
Okay, I just related to about the family problem. So if you were one of the family member, and then you choose to see your parents or your mother to get a very, very bad suffer, and she cannot do anything, and you want that?
Thank you for the question. Actually, the family members, the effort of the family members is to kill the person. I am talking about here is the value of the family. They is not suffering together. Life is really important. They should try, at least they should try first. For example, you have a family member has suffering, and then you should try first to kill that person. Before you think about euthanasia, before you think about those things, you at least should sell the house, you should sell the land if you have extra, and then if you have materials, you should sell to at least try to kill them. But you didn't mention those things. You just think that no need to sell the land, no need to sell the house, just let them die. Okay, and then let me come back to our point about the wrong in principle. Another second point, the wrong principle here, I mean that you already reject the importance of life. The principle says that every life is so important. We were born here, we have only one life, but when you allow euthanasiaism, life is the worthiness of life is broken. That value is broken. So it's not. So that's why our group strongly believes that we should not legalize euthanasiaism. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lai, for extending the case coming from opposition side.